Back in the old age, religions thrived as a part of society. As a result, diseases were rampant throughout the world as there was barely or no knowledge on its connection with death. Starting from the Black Death pandemic, which was during 1346 to 1353, that killed around 70 to 200 million individuals all the way to the 20th century, where as of December 7, 2021, 5 to 20 million people lost their lives due to COVID. Unfortunately, during the Black Death pandemic, treatments were not effective and were poorly committed as a result of lack of knowledge due to society back then. This was because society believed that the work of the bubonic plague was spread due to supernatural causes, such as the wrath of God or the doings of the devil. As a result of lack of knowledge, cures and treatment were not possible during that time period. However, that did not stop people from creating their own cures based on the medical knowledge of that time. But with huge advances with technology developed during the 20th century, would it be possible for artificial intelligence to be able to analyze and create a solution for future pandemics quicker than before? With the advancement in technology gradually increasing throughout the years, the amount of effort it takes to create processing intelligent algorithms wouldn't be overbearing. But being able to create an AI that can analyze society in the future could prevent pandemics from ever happening again. From my research, I can envision using machine learning, as machine learning may be used to uncover effective testing procedures during epidemic outbreaks, which allow for better outbreak control. This means that there must be a strategy created to improve testing strategies during epidemic outbreaks and forecasts, which then offer the most possibility for testing with relatively limited information. As indicated, machine learning could be the first step toward society gaining better control over future big outbreaks and eliminating the need to shut civilization down over a pandemic. To summarize, machine learning is a sort of artificial intelligence that may be described as a mathematical model in which computers are taught to identify connections and solve problems by analyzing large amounts of data. There are a few ways machine learning could be used. First, in a simulation of an epidemic outbreak, I plan to create an AI that can utilize machine learning to estimate illnesses in the remainder of the population based on information from the first verified cases. Data from the infected person's network of contacts and other information can be used, such as who they have been in close contact with, where they have been, and how long they have been in contact with those close to them. Logically, if this approach is applied, the outbreak may be swiftly brought under control, whereas random testing leads to an uncontrolled spread of the outbreak with more individuals affected. Information such as demographic data, age, and health-related issues can additionally be added to the AI algorithm, as it boosts its method's effectiveness even more. If the population's immunity to the disease is only for a short period of time, the same strategy can be employed to avoid reinfections. The second example is to create an AI that can monitor health systems to find out what categories of patients are checking into hospitals and clinics and how often they are checking in. This is important as in the future, if the AI algorithm discovers unexpected symptoms on a group of individuals, it could notify the hospitals or the government to identify the possible emergence of a rising disease. Additionally, after taking the blood counts of patients, hospitals should put the results in an AI algorithm so that it could detect future infectious disease outbreaks. Consequently, if there was an outbreak to occur, there's a possibility of a specific blood type to transmit or receive that certain disease quicker than others. To add on to what I've said before, in the future it would be extremely beneficial to the entire world population if there was a global medical database, as it would be important for countries to identify who in the population have been affected. Fortunately, the WHO or the World Health Organization and the German government are planning to create a center in Berlin, Germany that uses artificial intelligence to predict, detect, and prevent infection and disease outbreaks, which can be renovated and improved once finished. The final example is to create an AI that is able to design and create antivirus medicine and vaccines that could be used to prevent future outbreaks. If an outbreak has already happened, by putting the specific information about the specific virus in the algorithm regarding how it was created and what molecules the virus is made from, artificial intelligence should be able to create a vaccine or medicine pills for the worldwide population to purchase. This is important as if the antivirus medicine or vaccines was created too slowly in future pandemics, preventing outbreaks from happening would be extremely tough. Additionally, if I were to be able to create this particular type of artificial intelligence, it would be beneficial and useful in the future. This is because if this type of artificial intelligence could 100% be used to prevent future outbreaks of infectious diseases from ever spreading ever again, then the whole world does not have to worry for future outbreaks as the antivirus medicine and the vaccines can be designed and created in no time. Thanks for watching, and I hope in the future I'll be able to create videos like this too.